Hey everyone, this is a run through of a custom order I've made for a lady called Tina of Hummingbird Designs. A small book, based sort of fairies, fairy tales, that type of thing. So small. I do like making for Tina simply because she asked me to do things I've not done before, and I do like a challenge. So this one is almost, well, it is, the pages are A5, so the outside cover measures 4.5 that way, sort of to the spine, then plus, and then 6.5 that way. There are 7 signatures. It is a mini me. It's a mini version of what I'd normally make in full size. 160 plus pages, and I've just gone a little overboard with it. Can you make me a little one that will fit in my bag? Well, I'm sort of hoping it will fit in the bag. So the cover is velvet, although I have used a lint roller on it, and I will have to use another one, I think. There's a fastener, a hitch fastener there with some lace. This is one of the Tim Holtz frames that I've just painted with some Maya gold. I've called it folk tales. Fairy tales seemed a bit twee. So folk tales and dragonfly. Dragonflies because the saying is, if you see a dragonfly, then fairies are nearby. I've done embroidery with metallic thread to make the square in there. And then 2-inch spine, plain on the back. This has been, I have to say, quite difficult trying to make it small. I'm used to working big, so this was quite ooh. So front pages, Tina. I haven't put an envelope in because if I stick one down, it's in the wrong place. You'll be cursing me. So there are a couple of envelopes in there, so help yourself. So they're all sort of fairy tales, that type of thing. There's a charm which has got caught up. I actually found this when I'm now sat in our bedroom. So things are a little cramped, a little dark, a little until the new shed comes. So we have a fairy hanging up there. That's what I was going to say. As I was moving stuff, I found things. I've tended to use copies of book covers to make the tags, so everything has been scaled down to fit. And there are so many different images of Sleeping Beauty. I haven't stuck any of these down, so I've clipped them all in, so you can either leave them clipped in or put in, glue them to where you want them. And the tiniest of book pages. So, what is that? Oh, it's like a flower fairy type thing, bit of German prose. This is parchment paper, which I thought would look quite nice. The centre. Oops. I know this is going to be used for writing and sketching, so hence why it's not overly embellished. That's one of the envelopes. Puss in Boots. This is I'm pretty sure that's Dreams, etc. These backing pages. I will have a look. Some more little fairies. That's a poem. Embossing paste. I'm in love with this embossing paste at the moment, and I've had so many comments about it. So texture paste. This is what I've been using. So it says Colours by Phil Martin, Cosmic Shimmer Texture Paste. Oh, if I get it out of the glare. There we go. And this one is Frosty Jade, and that one is Frosted Sky. So those are the two that I'm obsessing over at the moment. So I've done them on some glassine bags. There are bits of velvet everywhere. So it's got a little tag in it. Some music paper. Like I say, I picked out this. I raided my bookcase and picked the smallest books that I could find. I don't like cutting them down if I can help it. Oops. Robin Hood. I've done a fair bit of stenciling, but not enough that it gets in the way. It's turned over. That is actually a page that I printed off to go inside the journal, but I didn't realise I'd left craft paper in there. So I've just put them in, use them as you will. Keeps flicking up. And that's the back of the glassine bag. That actually works quite nicely as a tuck spot. So I've left it at that. I was going to do a little collage and then thought, oh no. So a little tag in there, a bit more stenciling. And then the third signature. So we have another little fairy poem. Henny Penny and Her Friends. I remember reading that at school. Another tag. Ooh. Now you wouldn't, this is actually a Christmas card. But that lady, Hansel and Gretel, and that's supposed to be the Wicked Witch. Would you really want to send that as a Christmas card? Not sure. That's another variation on Sleeping Beauty. That's a little bit of printed vellum. Stenciling. Dictionary paper. And this is out of a flower book. The Meaning of Flowers. And centre. This is actually out of a tiny little book called, my husband, bless him, bought this for me, Don'ts for Wives. Had a look at it, had a laugh, told him to get lost, cut it up, and it's now going in these books so everybody else can have a laugh. The back of the printed vellum. With a little bit of stenciling, so a dragonfly there. That's, oh, I don't know, I think this is the fourth signature. So that one's a cat, that little charm, and I was trying to think of what I could put with fairies, and I thought, well, witches have magic, and witches always have a cat, so you got a cat. Talk about word association. That's out of a butterfly book. A little tag, and this is something I picked up in a charity shop. A concise English to Japanese or Japanese to English dictionary. I thought, wow, okay, I'll go for that. Absolutely nothing to do with fairies apart from the Japanese do have some fantastic animation. That's another flower poem, a bit more stenciling. Oh, that's the bigger version of the Hansel and Gretel Christmas card. Wow, you really wouldn't want to send that to somebody you liked, would you? And the centre. So many different versions of Hansel and Gretel as well. A bit more stenciling. Music paper complete with the handwritten notes in. The stenciling I've kept very faint so it can be drawn over or painted over or written over. And where are we? I think this one's fifth. Pixies. I know Tina's from Cornwall, and that's where pixies live. Goody two-shoes. Oh, that's another one of the pages that was a bit misprinted, so I've put it in. It has actually got a flower poem on. I was going to chuck them in the bin and then thought, well, actually, they're not too bad, but I'll keep them as a separate little note card. Another book. The Princess and the Frog. A bit more printed vellum. And the centre. And I'm guessing that is Rapunzel. And yes, another version of Sleeping Beauty. Celtic fairy tales. Mother Goose. Get more stenciling. Fairies. Grandma's old fairy tales. Pages. Another Sleeping Beauty. Ah, more embossing paste. With a little tag. Some more out of the Flower Fairy book. I think it's Flower Fairies. It is. Yeah, Flower Fairies of the Summer, that one was. A bit of a collage. Everything has to be kept small scale. The dragonfly. And the last signature. Tag and an actual dragonfly charm on that one. A little dangle. I hope you can see that. Yeah, there it is. A little envelope. A little bit more of the printed parchment. That one's actually a peacock. That's stenciling. That's done that quite well. It's one of the metal stencils and they can be a bit awkward to use with inks. And the centre. Yet another variation of Sleeping Beauty. Oh, an owl. And the back page. So, there we go. Oh, I'm not the camera again. I'm not very good at this. Tina, I hope you like it. It's always a challenge making something for you. I have a lot of fun doing it. So, I will speak to you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.